Good morning, everyone. It's 8:30 a.m. It's my third show today. They're not really shows. They're just little. Well, I don't know, little 20 to 40 minutes every time. So bear with me. It's 4/21, 2021. This video is specifically for Glenn Loury and John Mcwhorter. I've mentioned them twice today. It's ironic. They're a couple gentlemen I love listening to. They bring in a lot of wisdom, knowledge, academia, and experience to many different conversations. Blogging Heads TV, the Glenn Loury Show, the Black Guys on Blog TV, whatever. That's what they go by. Or pitches. Okay, so I was just watching their latest 10-minute clip about bad motherfuckers. And you know, I totally agree with it. This isn't in any way. I'm not in conflict or whatever. I'm trying to add a little nuance from somebody who's lived the life, the game. You know, and as much of it as it is a problem in the black community, we got same types of problems in the white community, but because we're like fucking flies, on honey or whatever, and there's so many of it. Look, I'm not sure if Glenn Loury or John would buy into this, but for every George Floyd, there's a white person, same situation. For almost every Tamir Rice, and pardon me, there's some white person out there who was just as victimized or just as dumb, whichever the case may be, that didn't get the headlines. Okay, that doesn't mean anything except what it means. All right, so I'm just trying to say that there's just as many, and this is coming from my ex-thug. I don't know, whatever, criminal history, and I've never been of any denomination. So they talk about African Americans getting offended when somebody says the word nigger, right? And they're like, let's grow up a little bit, and not let words cause us to cry. I get that. And here's my own personal experience, just to let you know. There was a time when I had a crew because I was a thuggish kind of dude, and that crew was I don't know. I think it was me, D, and two others, and me and a couple white dudes. And I don't hardly remember the names because the crew didn't last long, and we'd just been in jail together, and we were running amok a little bit together. And I remember because we did some time together. What's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga? Or whatever, however we said it. I can't even say it right anymore because goddamn society has got me so fucking gun shy. But when I said it, it was out of respect. And I could walk into an apartment or a building or a house over on East Sprague that had nothing but black dudes in it. And when I walked in there, and my boy said, "What's up, nigga?" I said, "What's up, nigga?" And every other black person in there went, "Whoa, oh, okay, he's part of us." You see, and I was really proud of that. I was very proud of that because, I said, "What's up, nigga?" to a black dude, and he'd say, "What's up, nigga?" back to me, and that was a bonding, that was community, and every other black person in that room knew, they knew something about me that was deep and meaningful. That and I lost that because of society. I now can't have that communion with other black dudes, because it's none of your business what me and my boys call each other. Okay? None of your business. I don't care what you think that word means. What it means to us is what it means to us. Get out of our business. Now, that's not what this video is about. Glenn was really open about a lot of stuff on this episode, and very endearing, and I get it. I totally get what he's saying. And wow, hey, Glenn, good job. Good job, because, man, if you're that close to fucking your life up, most people, man, good job. Credit to you. But I think you missed the point of Uh, Once you get in the game, Glenn, so you still had this respect, like you said, from the 50s and 60s in Chicago. You knew what you were doing was against the law, and you had respect for those laws. You knew you were breaking them. You knew you shouldn't. That stayed in your heart, and that helped you come out. Okay, so and there's no winning in the game. The game is set up for everybody to lose. It's the casino, right? You got worse odds of winning in the game of drugs and thuggery and all that and gangs than you do at the casino. And we know how bad the odds are at the casino, right? Yeah, and generally you don't win at all. For every year that you're on top, big pimping fucking drug addict, you're doing one of those. You're gonna pay back society by doing a year in prison for every year or up. Eventually, it's proven, right? And this is my own little study. All right, if you want to look at all these motherfuckers that were badass for 5 or 6 years on top of the game, had all the bitches, all the cars, they usually do at least 1 year for every year they're on top, if not more. Okay. Once a person chooses for whatever reason to join the game, if they really are if they're not just kind of in and out, fucking around, you know, and trust me, I was there. I was where you were, Glenn, for quite a long time, playing on the edges of the dark side, you know, and feeling like a gangster. I wasn't looking for community. I was just looking for family. I was just looking for friends and team and things like that. Okay, but eventually, Glenn, I went past that point, and now I'm in the game. I'm out of the game now. I'm recovered, did my time, trying to make some difference in the world, and so I bring this back from the dark side, from the I've been to Dante's Inferno, Glenn. All right. When you're part of the game, when you've chosen to play the game and you've chosen the side that isn't wearing a badge, it's just 49ers versus Seahawks now. The ethics of the laws that somebody might once have respected are gone. It's different rules, different philosophies, and if you're not in the game, you can't understand the game. All right? You know, us as football fans, we look down, we watch people play football, and we see the linemen, and we forget about the linemen, right? Nowadays, with the sharper TVs, and we're starting to get a little better picture, but trust me, what the linemen did to each other in the 80s and early 90s was dirty, all right? It was against the rules. They broke them all the time, but if you get away with what you get away with and you win the game, it's about winning. In baseball, long time held theory. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying hard. Until the Astros got caught. Woo! So things change over side. But the point I'm trying to make, Len, is once you're in the game, committed to the game, and you've chosen that the dark side, you can't be thinking about your past life. It's not even. That's the thing is, it's a whole nother paradigm. And it's all about winning the game, and there are rules. There are no laws in the game. There are no rules. That's what you give up to really be part of the game. You have to. The only principle is winning, you know, and not dying. You know, it's fucked up. But I just felt like you didn't quite get it because you're like, yeah, it is pointless. It is stupid. There's no rational reason. You know, especially if you're an intelligent person of any a talent in any area of ability, or you know, even less so. But you never chose. You were Luke Skywalker on the brink, you know, and you were starting to fiddle and diddle and dabble, but you said no, sorry, I'm going to save my father. I'm going to go to the good side. I'm going to do good in the world. Yay, good Glenn. But if you would have chosen the dark side, Glenn, you would have been Darth Vader. And that's all there is to it. You don't get it. There's a certain point of no return, like a black hole, an event horizon, that once you go through there, you don't get to go back. Now, maybe you fucking luck out and you go through the wormhole and you get on the other side and you're still alive. But you're not the same. you're pretty twisted, you're pretty bent, pretty. But most people just get lost in the black hole. You never see them again. That's my little piece there. 10 minutes. Shortest video I've almost ever done. If you haven't seen Glenn Loury and John Mcwhorter on the Glenn Show, Talking Heads TV, Talking Blog TV, I don't know. Look them up. I've watched them for about 6-7 months now, and the things they have helped, I just integrate with their wisdom and their perspective, and as far as society, it's just good gravy for the topics. Okay, have a good day, everyone.